Hello students, welcome back class 11. Today I am continuing our chapter 9 and I want to discuss our alter table command. Okay, alter table command. This is very simple command, and with this is our DDL command, means data definition language command, alter command. Create, alter, drop, because we can insert a new column, we can delete our existing column, we can rename our column, we can change the data type of our column. Okay, there are so many things we can change. The structure of table we can change. So this we can use alter table command. Okay, so it is used to add a new column. Okay, we can add a new column. To add an integrity constraint, means primary key, foreign key, unique, default, not null, check. We can also use to rename a column. We can change the name of column. To redefine a column, okay, we can change the data type, size, default value with the help of alter table command. After creating table, we can change the structure. Okay, so we can use alter table. So you can see, suppose you want to add a new column. Okay, after creating table, suppose you want to add a new column. So what is the syntax? You can see alter table, then we can use our table name. We must use add, add, then we can use our new column name, then we can specify data type, size and constraints, and finally we can use semicolon. Okay, here I am giving one example. To add a new column state, okay, which data type varchar 30 to the student table. Okay, after creating this table, I want to add a new column state. Simple, we can use alter table student add, then new column name is state, and data type we can use varchar 30, and here state must input. So we will specify this rule, not null, semicolon, enter. So after executing this command, we will add a new column state of 30 size. Suppose to rename a column, suppose you want to change the name of the column. So simple, we can use alter table name. Okay, here I am using change, and we can use old column name, then we can use new column name, and then we can use data type and old size we can specify. So for example, to change the name of the column state, okay, state will change into state new, and data type varchar 30 also to the student table. So here alter table, okay, student is okay. Here I am using change. Here I am using change, and our previous column name is state. Okay, old column name state, but this state column title will change state new and varchar 30. Also we can change the size and semicolon, enter. So here the last column name is student and new column name is state new. So we can also rename a column. Okay, suppose to change the size of existing column. Okay, suppose you want to increase or decrease your column width. So simply we can use alter table, okay, table name, change, old column name, new column name, data type and new size we can specify. Okay, so to change the name of column state to state new, okay, same thing we can repeat. Data type, here I am choosing 35, last time 30, I want to increase 5 character more. Okay, this is a new thing to the student table. So alter table student, okay, change, okay, state is our old column name, new column name is state new. Here I am changing varchar 35. Okay, 5 characters more for each and every student. Okay, semicolon, enter. So you can say alter command is multi-purpose command. Okay, to change data type and size of existing column. Okay, so same thing we can repeat. Okay, but here I am using modify keyword. Here we can use modify. Okay, because change we can use to rename a column, but modify have only one purpose. Modify have only one purpose. Okay, we only change specifically data type and new size. Okay, so we can change any column data type of decrease any column size if all the rows for contain nulls. Okay, For example, we can change a char column to where character, okay, and a where character to character. So we can convert char to where character or vice versa, where character to char. But column must be empty, okay. For example, alter table, table name. Here I am using modify. We can also use modify, and here old column name, data type, and new size we can specify, and semicolon to terminate this command. For example, to change data type of column, state new, we can use char 20 to the student table. Simply we can here, because I want to, because last time this is where character, I want to change where character to char. So here I am using alter table student modify, and our state new our column name, and this column name convert into where character to character 20. So we can change the data type, okay, where character to character 20, okay. So after creating table, the possibility is we can add a new column, we can change the name of the column, we can change the size of the column, okay. There are so many things we can change after creating the table with the help of alter table command, okay. Suppose to give constant to existing column, okay. So for not null and default constant, we can use modify clause, okay. Not null means data must be input, and default means if data will not input, so automatically default value MySQL will insert. So here we can use alter table, table name, modify, old column name, data type, new size, and not null. So simply you can say alter table student, okay, modify our state new column which we already created, and here we can use character 20, but here new thing is, here I am specifying not null. This is our rules, this is our constraint, okay. Primary key, foreign key, check, not null, unique, default, these are our constraints. So here I am using not null, okay. So we can also specify not null. So with the help of modify, we can change the data type, we can give a constraint, okay. So many times we can change our data types and constant, there is no problem, semicolon, enter, okay. Here this is a new thing. For unique, primary key, check, and referential entry constant, we can use add. If you have not null and default constant, so we can use modify, but other unique, primary key, check, referential entry constant, we can use add clause, okay. So you can see alter table, table name, add. Here I am using constant name and old column name. So this is very advanced thing. Simply we can say add alter table student, add, okay. Primary key SID column we already created in create table command, but we forgot to give primary key constants. So after that we can use alter table student, add, primary key, and in bracket we can use SID. So in our student table SID column have new rule, primary key it will have. So we can say add. So here unique primary key we can use add clause, okay. And same add we can use add a new column, and same add we can use to specify primary key constant, check constant, unique constant, referential integrity constant we can specify after creating the table. So you can say we can change the structure of table in so many ways. Suppose you want to no longer needed a column, so you can drop any column. Here I want to drop any column, so we can use syntax alter table name. Here I am using drop column, okay. Here I am not using add, modify, change. Here I am using drop column, so it will delete existing column. Simply we can say alter table student, drop column, state new. So state new column will completely remove, okay. Suppose you want to delete drop primary key constant, you want to remove a rule, so we can use alter table student, drop primary key cascade, okay. So here SID column will not delete, only primary key rule will delete, primary key rule will delete. Change the column order, we can also change the column order. Suppose SID, SNAME, date of birth, so you want to see date of birth before and SNAME after, okay. So we can reordering our column names, it is possible. Shifting we can possible. So we can use alter table, table name, we can use modify, old column name, data type, new size. Here I am using first and after column we can specify. Suppose to place name column on first position, suppose name column I want to in first, so see here I am using alter table student modify name in first. Okay, so you can see, so insert, int means insert, so name column insert first, so you can see starting you can see s name column and SID will in second position. So we can also change the place, okay, first and after according to this. So int means insert. Okay, this is our alter commands. So there are variety of things we can perform with the help of alter command. Now delete command. It removes only entire rows, not column. Okay, if you want to delete all rows, so we can use delete. So simply we can use delete from table name, and we can also delete our selected row. Okay, semicolon enter. So for example, to delete all the rows of the student table, so we can write delete from student, delete from student. Suppose to delete all the rows of student table that have roll number greater than 105. So simply we can write delete from student who where roll number greater than 105. All the roll number greater than 105 will delete. From 106 to remaining all will delete, because here I am using where. So where will delete selected rows. Here there is no where, so it will delete all rows. But here I am using where roll number greater than 105. So it will delete 106 to remaining all rows will delete. Okay. Choose the correct delete MySQL command. Suppose you have two options: delete star from student semicolon and delete from student. So which option is completely right? So you always keep in mind, in delete command we never use star. In delete command, again I am saying, in delete command we never use star. So here second option is absolutely correct. So delete from student is right, because in delete command we never use star. So this command will delete all the rows. So because delete command never use star symbol. Okay students. Now suppose you want to, here I am using drop table command to drop a table from the database. So simply here I am complete remove the table. So here using drop table, if available then we can specify table name, so it will drop. For example, drop table student semicolon enter. So our student table completely drop. Okay students, so last time I have deleted rows, here I am using with columns. We can say complete table will remove, including columns, including rows, with the help of drop command. Okay, we can also use drop database, so it will complete entire all things. But here I am drop only tables. So we can delete our rows, we can delete our table, we can delete our column with the help of alter command. Okay students, so today I am discussing our alter table command. Okay, and variety of option you can see, delete command, drop command. Okay, so today I am discussing our table manipulation things. Okay students, thank you so much.